Good evening, everyone, or good night, everyone, depending on what it is, since it is past 11 on the East Coast. So, doing a very late video tonight. I just got back from out of town and all that. We had a little out of town fun and all that, a little family getaway kind of thing, and just got a bunch of stuff to show off. So I thought, let's get down to it. I have a bunch of stuff. Just instead of separating a couple of videos. Yay! First like and first comment. So welcome, Rock City. So got a bunch of stuff to show you guys, and rather than do several different videos, I just threw it all together in one. So I got these. Open this already. It's from Lady Fantastic from Southern Comic Geeks auction. So I got a couple of. Hold on a second. I need to. Anyway, so I got Spider-Man #1, which is Miles Morales. #2. #3. This is Volume 2 of Spider-Man. Volume 4. Volume 4, Issue 4. And Issue 5. So I've been collecting Miles Morales a lot lately. So these are 5 books I did not have. So it'd be nice to have them over here. Hey, Warlord. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So those are the books there. On our way out of town. Well, you entered the, yes, Drive to 1,000, Warlord. So let me get your entry down for this one where you are. There's your entry there. All right, so went to Walmart on the way out of town, and I saw this little Hallmark ornament, but it's a Spider-Man Funko Pop. So, a little Walmart exclusive thing down here. I thought kind of cool. Pick it up, put it on my Christmas tree this year. So, nice little Funko Pop Christmas ornament. All right, get some tea. I don't drink coffee. I like my tea though. We went to the mall, and while we were up in there, Pueblo, I stopped by GameStop, and I actually picked up a couple Funko Pops. So I hope everyone's doing good, and like I said, we had a fun day today. I picked up X-Men 297 of Polaris. She glows in the dark, and she's a fall 2021 convention exclusive. So pretty cool. If I had to guess, it's the eyes and the magic out of her hands that glows. Maybe her mask too, I'm not sure, or her hair. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, cool little pop. I also picked up, I'd like to buy the World of Coke can. It's my first official foodies that I got. So, made to honor the 1971 Unity commercial thing that I did. Yeah, pretty cool. I almost missed this one. No, actually, I didn't miss this one. I almost missed the Polaris one. Very cool. But the first one I grabbed that I liked picked up was this Superman here from the Imperial or Heroes line, but Imperial here. So pretty cool. Superman was created in Japan, kind of a thing. So there's a pops I picked up from GameStop. My watch did finally die, so I better plug that up. Anyway, there you go. All right, so yeah, so we had a lot of fun at the mall. Had picked up those Funko Pops from GameStop. While we were there, I played at me and my son had a little 30-minute there's a Nerf gun / laser tag / Jedi lightsaber, place, whatever. So we had fun, Nerf shooting Nerf guns at each other and all that. I got several good shots, including one right to the forehead. He was like, it was funny. He got me in the back of the head or the shoulder once or twice. So got a couple good shots in. But after that, stopped by Out of Limits Comics and Collectibles. And that's where I picked up the remainder of my stuff. Well, I had one other thing to show you guys. I guess I'll show that off first. I got my, finally, should I say, these are the new comic book day books from not this last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. So I don't know what took these books so long to get to me, but I'm not happy with how long the post office took to send these books from, Denver. I could have picked these books up myself, walked to Denver and walked back in the time it took me for these books to arrive by mail, or to be shipped off and arrive by mail, should I say. So, finally got them. Here we go. All right, the two books I have are Fantastic Four, number 37, and United States of Captain America, the 5th and final issue. I enjoyed this little mini 5-issue miniseries here. That's been a lot of fun. All right, so back to what I was saying before. The mall, not the mall. Out of Limits Comics and Collectibles in Pueblo. Picked up a few books. Picked this book up for my brother. It's Green Lantern number 38. I think this is a first key, our first appearance of gold something. Or gold, it's a key for gold here. So it's going to be a Christmas present for my brother. Part of a Christmas present since he likes Green Lantern. All right, the rest of the books are for me. Well, almost for me. I picked up 2 issues of this Halloween extravaganza, Miles Morales number 1, or Spider-Man number 1. 2 free books and all that. So I already have this book for the original number 1, but I picked up 1 copy for me and 1 copy for my son, so we can have it. I picked up Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 72. This is a first appearance, I think, for the Ollie something, a guy who later becomes Spider Kid or something like that, or Octopus Junior or whatever that guy is. It's a minor key of Spectacular Spider-Man, so that's cool. Picked up issue number 11 of Secret Wars. So figured I have just number 8 for long enough here. I really should pick up more of them. So hey, it's Apist Bin. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I apologize. Hello there, nice unboxing your comics. By the way, can you show the full design of t-shirt you wear now with standing on without my comic showing? Yeah, no problem. It is Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku. So I love Dragon Ball Z. Goku's my favorite character as a kid. And I picked this up from Hot Topic. Actually, I think it's been a couple of months ago at the very least. So love my tea. So that's the t-shirt. The rest of these books actually came out of the dollar bin. So I had fun looking in the dollar bin section he has a lot of boxes, like a couple of 1,000 books of dollar bins. I flipped through fairly quickly, like grab the books and little, when you have a deck of cards and you go flick and you go through all 52. I try and do that with comic books in the dollar bin to try to flip through them, and so that way I look for titles and all that. I found What If the X-Men number 9, or no, What If number 9, so what if the X-Men had died on their first mission? It's a volume 2 of What If, but with the series just here recently, I thought, this is kind of cool. So, kind of cool here. So, see all what it entails. I already own this book, but for $1, I picked it up again. It is Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Red Sonja. Mary Jane's possessed by the spirit of Red Sonja. So, sexy redhead possessing another sexy redhead. This one has a December 18th date stamp. So, which is pretty cool. This came out in 1978. So, it's a pretty cool book. I like the story. Picked up Superman, the New 52, number 30. I need a couple more New 52 books, and I figured the dollar bin's a good place to get a few of them. So I enjoy Superman. Want to read more of the New 52 version of him. So I also picked up number 33. Kind of cool cover. Number 32. So this one I didn't notice the back, but this one's actually a wraparound cover. So that's kind of cool. I did not notice that. Another fact that it's written by Jeff Johns. Well, I've been enjoying Jeff Johns, so let's see what he has to do with Superman. I picked up this spectacular Spider-Man, part 2, number 206, supposedly the death of Tombstone, or at least it's set up there, death of Tombstone, and the conclusion of the story arc. So I thought this is interesting. You know, I've enjoyed Tombstone when I see him in issues. Also enjoyed the Tombstone Robbie relationship. Yes, Sander, hang out this late, and if you're here, homework better be done. Or I will take away all privileges, my son. Green Lantern, the New 52, number 30. Ultimate Spider-Man 117. You know, issue of Ultimate Spider-Man, all that for $1 in the dollar bin. So pretty cool. And the last book I actually picked up, and the reason I basically had an inspiration to try and uniform my thumbnails for my videos. I mean, let me know what you think. If you guys like if you've seen on YouTube here on my channel, you notice that I've tried to have a pattern. My thumbnails are kind of looking more uniformed with a title, you know, bigger on the right-hand side and a section with a picture of some kind. I've kind of been designing the picture. I've kind of been selecting the pictures based on something in the video that I'm showing off. You know, the last time it was I think the last time, or a video coming up is my 600 subscriber contest, and so I did my logo channel. One of them I did Miles Morales stuff, and so I had Miles Morales on the cover. I had the Green Lantern logo in there. And the reason why is because of this book, which is actually one of my favorite books I picked up today, is Green Lantern 145 out of the dollar bin. This one is the first appearance of Ion, the Green Lantern entity, you know, like Parallax for the Yellow Lanterns. So I picked that up, a nice, cool, small key there. So just pretty cool. I liked it. Nothing big, nothing major, really, but and all that. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, in the comments below. What do you guys think of my new thumbnails that I've been doing? You know, for my videos, just to display. You know, that way it's not so random and assortments. You know, maybe it's something more uniform to make my channel look slightly more professional, especially now that I hit 600 subscribers. Speaking of which, on next Friday, I'll be doing my 600 subscriber contest, where I'll be launching it. So there's still time to enter the contest. The rules are the rules. You know, go to the link down below for 600 subscriber contest. The rules are in the video and the detail description of that video on how to enter for some Funko Pops that are over there that I'm not going to get up to go show, and a second prize for a second winner, this Batman DC Rebirth #1 CGC slab. So, yeah, so I have nothing new to show right now. So, I'm gonna hang out some more here, bag and board these books. So, anything anyone want to talk about? My advice: stick to what you're doing if you're happy with the growth. Well, I am happy, but I'm also trying to make my channels more uniformed. Like I like what like on Reggie Collect's channel. I like how he does his thumbnails. That they're just it's personalized for him. I just wanted something more uniform, and so I designed something that looked nice. It was simple, looked nice, and all that. Hey, Tony, good to see you. I've already shown all the new stuff, so now we're basically just hanging out while I rebag and board some of the new books that I got. So, so yeah, nothing new to really add. I'm gonna put this one in here. But yeah, anything you want to talk about or bring up? Questions you might have wanted to ask me? I realize I'm not the most exciting person in the world. You stuck with me in an elevator, you're gonna be banging on the door, playing, please rescue me. This guy's, boring as hell. I am not the most exciting person to talk to by far. That's for sure. Although I can get pretty excited about things, and then it's actually fun to stick around and all that. If you want to adhere to the odd nail gets hammered down philosophy, then that's your okay. I think I understand what you're saying. Anyway, I'm just having fun. I'm just changing things for a little bit here. I know I might go back to certain things like my thumbnails, make them more unique later on, but till then, I got my own thing. Yeah. Well, I actually did that as a kid. Well, yes and no. As a kid, I was curious, what does it look like inside or on the outside of the elevators we're going down? And so I was the only person in the elevator. It was a 2-story bank. I was in a bank. It's a 2-story. So it's not much, but it's an elevator there. And so I'm like, I went to the thing and I pried it open just a little bit. And I don't know how I did it or why it opened up, but I cracked it open just a little bit, and I could see, going, oh, that's a little interesting. For some reason I tried to open up a little bit more, just like maybe it's like I'm gonna look at the wall better as I go down, but I opened it too far, and the elevator stopped for midway through there because it's only 2 stories. It moved slow, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm stuck, and I'm 10 years old. I'm freaking out. I thought I was stuck. That so like. When as the door closed, I'm hitting the button whichever where I was going. I'm hitting the button, going, please go, please go, please go, and it moved and went to wherever it was. I think it was going from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor. But when the door opened and I went out, my heart was pounding, and I almost was like wanted to cry. Like I said, I was 9-10 years old as a kid. I was freaking out. Just I was crying. I was almost crying that I would not go into an elevator for a year after that. I'm just saying you garner followers by being yourself. Yeah, I understand that. And like I said, by no means, I'm not trying to change myself to appeal to people. If you guys aren't following me because you like my channel and you find me at least moderately interesting, that and all that, but I'm changing things up a little bit. I'm just trying to make my thumbnails a little more, I guess. I wanted to make them, I wanted to change them up for a little while now. And I finally figured out a way to make it look a way I wanted. So yeah, I understand completely, Rock City. I'm not doing it to please anyone. I'm doing it to please me. So I doubt I'm gonna lose followers, or all suddenly pick up 100 tomorrow. So I'm sure by no means it's gonna change anything. It's just gonna small change that I'm doing because I wanted to. So, but yep. Tomorrow's Halloween. I'm kind of recycling old costumes. You know, I mean, I haven't gone out as a kid or gone out for a while, a long time. I mean, like last year or the year before, we went to a haunted house on Halloween, and that was the closest I've gone to being out and about on Halloween in a while. You know, I went as Spider-Man. No. Last year I was on the not the knockout, Kamagories afterwards, and I remember I had my Spider-Man costume on, and I bought a pair of gray sweatpants. That's what I got, a great Spider-Man costume and gray sweatpants. So I was Peter Parker from Earth 616 that you see on Into the Spider-Verse. You know, that was fun. So looking good. So nice little bag and board. So that's what I did last year. I was the fat, even though I wasn't fat, Spider-Man in sweatpants. So this year, I'm just gonna put my Spider-Man mask on. I have a Renaissance themed kind of blue pirate kind of dress coat in a way that I bought at a Renaissance fair. I figured I would put that on with my pirate shirt and a pair of looser pants, and I'd be Pirate Spider-Man. You know, stupid, I guess. Not stupid or silly, but it's a way to put a costume on. It's unique. It's being lazy, but I didn't want to spend any money on a costume this year, for sure. Yep. Cool. But that's me. That's my plan for tomorrow. We're doing Halloween if anybody stops by, but we only get like a handful of kids where I live. You know, I think the most we seem to get is like 20 kids. Still seem to be a very popular area of town, I guess. Although I did do my if you follow me on Instagram, I posted pictures of my pumpkin that I carved the Green Lantern logo, ironically enough, as evidence of the thumbnail, onto a pumpkin, carved it out, painted the symbol itself on the pumpkin green, and all that. So it lit up pretty well. But I shared pictures of that on Instagram. You know, JB showed it off on his nerd news segment and all that. He liked it. I like it a lot. Not a big book, but I enjoy Miss Spider-Man and Mary Jane, and when Mary Jane becomes Red Sonja for an issue, it's a lot of fun. I just seen how many channels lose stream because the creators were obsessed with. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, the only thing I want is my ultimate goal is to eventually get up to 1,000 subscribers at least. I mean, I'd love to have the kind of channels that these other guys have, you know, like Reggie, or Reggie, who has 10,000 people following him. Discovery, I think, has at least 1,000, if not 2. I'm not sure. I'd love to have a bigger channel, But I also recognize that these bigger channels offer things that I personally don't. You know, it's a lot more variety in their content. I just don't have the time to do. I don't have the time to do what they do. You know exactly. So I have my own little thing. I show off my books, show off my pops. You know, do more. Like I said, like hanging out. That's probably the inspiration for my creating my show, The Knockout. You know, a little debate thing. It was a way to add a little bit of Matt, Mr. Comics, you know, into the YouTube community. You know, I love the Comigories, love being a part of it, love watching it, although I'd love to win one just once. You know, I've yet to actually win a single round that I've been a part of. So that's the goal, just to keep on trying, keep on trying. So, but I'm my own person for sure. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm still gaining followers once in a while, you know, a few here and a few there. So I'm quite happy with how things are. You know, I'll get up there eventually, I'm sure. Until then, I am enjoying talking to you guys. So, pretty cool there. I love John Romita Jr. I love John Romita Jr. I love him in Spider-Man. But John Romita Jr., at least in the New 52, he seemed to do better with Superman. Because the New 52 or the Superman from Action Comics and Superman recently, I did not like his covers that he did, John Romita Jr. Something about how he did Superman, at least in the newer stuff, I did not like. And it's actually a reason for one. It's one of the reasons why I actually dropped Superman and Action Comics, was I was just not liking the artwork inside. Superman looked like a caveman, you know, a gruff, homeless caveman, and sometimes just his facial features. I mean, that's kind of sacrilege for an ASM guy like me to talk like that about John Romita Jr. I mean, like I said, I love him in Spider-Man, but for some reason, his modern Superman stuff, I just wasn't liking it. You know, might make me weird, who knows. But anyway, that's my own thing. So, little cracks here. Speaking of the comic books here, these dollar bins. Last time I was there, last week or the week before, you know, when I did, I took a long box full of my old books I had been unable to get rid of or was building up, and I basically sold them to him for $130 of store credit. I used 90 bucks of it the first time, and I had $40 left. Well, I used the last 40 today and all that. So all these books that I showed you, every single book that I got that wasn't the beginning of the Miles Morales or the new comic books, but all the stuff from Outer Limits that I showed you was free because I still had store credit there. But as I was looking through the dollar bin, I saw a good amount of some of the books that I brought in. You know, a good amount of books that I had brought in to sell, trade, and whatnot. So it's like going, I remember this book, I remember this book, I remember this book. So at least that was the books he managed to go through at that time and say, dollar bin. So let's get rid of this. Wrinkly and ugh. I can just feel the dirt on this cup, on this bag. This could definitely use a press. It would still only be about a 6.0 ultimately with that spine or so. I mean, you could see a little bit better, maybe. From the back here. It's by no means a high grade book. It's definitely a dollar bin book, but it'll at least present better once I put it in a new bag. That's for sure. So I realize only 2 people are still watching or hanging out at this point. Any other questions? I am just rambling at this point, talking about whatever. So won't stay on too much longer after I finish these last few books. So much better. Much better. Just feels so much cleaner. So anyway. So like I said, upcoming. I'm still trying to get the next 2 guests I have for the knockout. Drawing a blank here. But the next 2 people, the guests I have for the knockout, they're Legion of Comics. I remember is one of them now, and the other guy. Crap, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I apologize if you're watching. Didn't forget on purpose. I just don't have your guys' names in front of me. But they're coming up here. I just need to get them scheduled still. They're arguing Juggernaut versus... Crap, now I'm forgetting the character himself. Juggernaut versus... Oh, crap. I'm going to have to look it up now. This is getting embarrassing. It's bad enough when I couldn't remember the other person on the show. Now I can't remember the character he's going up against. All right, we are Shazam versus Juggernaut. There we go. Shazam versus the Juggernaut on the next episode of Knockout coming up. Shazam's argued by... Let's see. Speaking of the devil, I apologize so much, Tony. You're here if you're still watching. Tony here is arguing Shazam. So, really cool. And he's going up against Legion of Comics with Juggernaut. So I still need to get the schedule and all that. We have to we have to see he had to check, I think it's Legion who had to check to make sure he was free around the 2 weeks or 1 week from now time frame and all that, and just see if he's, when he's free and all that. So we had to get things sorted out eventually here. So not the best cover, definitely not the best looking cover, but hey, it's a small key. So once I get that, we get the date settled for that day, we will be going live with the knockout. Next episode of Knockout, Shazam versus Juggernaut. Next Friday, like I said, we are doing the 600 subscriber contest giveaway. That's when it wraps up. And we next week it wraps up and we get a winner. Nice little reprint. And if I ever get this original first print graded, I don't think I will, but if I ever get it graded, I have a reader's copy now. My son has one copy and I have the other. So, but that'll be on Friday. I think I set it for 8 p.m. my time, which would make it 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, not Pacific. I get on my son for his pronouncing sometimes, and I'm doing the same thing right now. Gotta get that $25. Spent 60% or 55% of my credit left on this one book that we're gonna give to my brother for Christmas because he likes Green Lantern. Don't know why the owner of the Out of Limit Comics does this to some of the nicer books from his personal collection. So, anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by and watching and listening to me ramble for who knows how long now. Like I said, not the most exciting person to talk to, so I apologize if you're bored out of your mind. And if you made it this far, if you're watching on rewind here or after this video is up and uploaded and you're watching and you made it all the way here to 36.5 minutes, congratulations. You're to be applauded because I am not the most exciting person. I will gladly admit that. So, but you had fun. I had fun. Like this video, and if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed just my videos, you enjoyed what I do, I would appreciate the sub if you are so inclined to do it because you appreciate my videos and you like them. I always appreciate support. You guys are the best. I appreciate the support, and it means the world to me. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe if you're like a fan of the channel, and I'll see you guys next Friday at the very least when we go live to do this 600 subscriber giveaway. You do not have to be present to enter. If you missed the live show, it's no big deal. I'll be reaching out if I can. If I know who you are, I'll be reaching out on Instagram to say, hey, you won, congratulations. Which of the 2 prizes do you want? And I'm reaching out to the second person going, hey, you won. This person chose this prize, so here's your prize. Because that's how it works. I have 2 prizes. I have 2 prizes for 2 winners. First one gets his choice of the 2. Second person gets what's left. That's just the luck of the draw. I will be going live at some point during the week. I got books coming in. In fact, I think I'm going to be going live on a Monday night. Actually, I have some ASM books from my wish list that's left under 50. So I'll be doing a Chasing Amazing comic unboxing on Monday night, Tuesday at the latest, along with. I think I got some other package coming in from my friend Southern Comic Geek. Sorry, from books I got from his auctions. At least I think it could be a 5th ASM book that I bought from eBay that will be coming in from that day. So to the I think 1 person currently watching me live, I deeply appreciate it. I'm looking at myself on the screen and I look tired, so I must look like shit, so I apologize. You definitely deserve better than me looking at a piece of shit on the screen. Oh boy, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Didn't get a chance to sleep in, so hopefully the dogs don't wake me up in the morning and they stay quiet enough that I can sleep in to at least 7, 8 o'clock. It's sad as an adult that's me sleeping in 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at the latest. God, I remember the days as a kid when you could sleep in till 9 or 10. The last time I slept in till 10 o'clock, honestly, I remember I'd been drinking too much pop for years. I quit drinking pop cold turkey. I just quit cold turkey one year while I worked at Dairy Queen when I was, I think I was 18 at the very least. I remember I just quit drinking cold turkey and I was so tired at 9 p.m. at night that I went to bed 2 nights in a row at 9 p.m. and I slept 11 hours. I woke up at 8 a.m. the next day. I slept for 8 hours, which is amazing. Yeah, well, you the man. You keep it up because I'm the loser with no life. I'm the guy with no life and too much responsibility. I work so damn hard from 6 in the morning to 5 at night or in the afternoon, 4 or 5 days a week, just to make sure I can try and provide for my wife and son. I work too damn hard. God, I wish I could be a kid again. That way, every 2 weeks, I would mow the lawn, get $10, save up my money, buy a Game Boy game or buy some sort of movie that was out, toy that I wanted. No phone bill, no phone for that matter, but back then I didn't have a phone, so I didn't know what I was missing. No phone, no bills, just food that mom and dad provided, a pillow to sleep on. Anyway, I'd gladly give up sleeping in for a loving family. Yeah. Like I said, my son drives me up the wall and crazy. But he's the payback for me misbehaving as a kid. What can I say? I love my son. Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Rock City. You know, my son, who's technically he's my stepson, picked me out. You know, it's a story of my wife. He picked me out on eharmony.com. My wife was on there. You know, because of him, we started talking, met up, we got married. So my stepson actually ended up choosing me for his dad and well, you know, my wife's husband. So that's our story. You know, kind of cheesy that we met on eharmony.com because our son picked us out. So he might not be mine biologically, but I couldn't love him any less. You know, he's mine. You know, and so much like me in his personality that it drives us. We drive each other crazy. We even look a lot alike, according to some people. You know, your son looks just like you. Well, thank you. I wasn't there for the first 6 years of his life, but thank you. I'm dragging on at this point. So yeah, let's see. Real quickly, pops I got from GameStop. If I'd like to buy the World of Coke can, Imperial looking Superman, an X-Men Polaris, Green Lantern comic book, volume 1, number 38. Gift from my brother for Christmas. 2, Halloween comic book extravaganza of Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. So I can have a reprint. My son, who wants to collect Miles Morales 2, can have a copy. Spectacular Spider-Man 72, Minor Key. Secret Wars number 11. Fortunately, this is the only one that they had in the store, and at the time they didn't have any others, so I'll have to keep looking for this one. Hopefully I find more. Yep. You know, like I said, my wife calls her technically stepdad, her dad, because she calls her biological the sperm donor because he was never a part of her life really, and all that. Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, I got married to my wife. My in-laws have been. I love my in-laws. I'm closer to my father-in-law, my mother-in-law than I am to my real parents. You know, they got divorced and remarried, and I love them both. I'm kind of estranged from my dad somewhat. We just don't get along very well. He's a different person than I am, and all that. So I'm really my father-in-law is. If I could have chosen a dad, I would have chosen my father-in-law. Honestly, he's a great man. He's a great man. Smart, so smart. You know. Couple of Superman 30, 32, 33 from the new 52. What If, Volume 2, number 9, X-Men died on their first mission. Date stamp of Marvel Team Up, number 79. My second copy of this book, but hey, for $1, you can't go wrong for some Red Sonja. Sexy, sexy. Spectacular Spider-Man 206. This is actually 6 issues after Harry Osborn dies in Spectacular 200. Green Lantern New 52, number 30. So now I have enough New 52 books to complete my next year of Instagram. Last year I did 366 days of Spider-Man between my second and third year anniversaries on YouTube. Now for next year, I'm going to be doing something different. So now I finally have all the books for New 52 that I needed to complete that. If I get new books or better books between then, I will switch them out. But now I at least have the 30 days I needed for November. Ultimate Spider-Man 117. Going for a full issue of that. And my favorite book that I picked up, even though it's just from the dollar bin, Green Lantern 145. Minor key because it's the first appearance of Ion, the Green Lantern entity, you know, their god, their element incarnate. So I like this book. Glad I found it. Glad I found it and found it for $1. So real happy. So that's the books. Other than the new comic books over there, the Christmas ornament Funko Pop from Hallmark, and the other books that I would get up and show you, but I can't quite reach. So I have my rice bag on there. Hey, shop, we're actually getting ready to wrap it up, so you'll have to ultimately catch us on the rewind. So, but it's been fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Those of you who've been watching for this long, thank you very much. Coming in and out. It's been 47 minutes now, 48 minutes, should I say. Stay tuned for next week. Oh, shop, you want to hear this, I think. Like I said, I think I have on Monday some books coming in that I bought from mycomicshop.com. 4 more books, possibly 5, of more books that I need to complete my list. 4 more books I need. So it is another episode of Chasing Amazing that should appear on Monday night, when or possibly Tuesday at the very latest if I don't do the video on Monday. So I have 4, possibly 5, depending on the second package that comes in, if it's what I think it is or hope it is. So I'm getting closer and closer. So I'm actually eyeballing ASM 13. You know, the last huge book I have to get. So I'm actually eyeballing several different copies and figuring out what I need to get it. So I'm trying to figure out which one I need, which one I want, and all that, and what I need to do to afford it. So that's a quite real possibility. So in the future, possibly within a couple of weeks, at the most, month at the most, kind of thing, you might be seeing Amazing Spider-Man 13 on this channel. So it's the last big book I have left to collect. You know, ASM 11 is still there, along with 19 and 23 and issues like that. So that will be, $100, $200 a book. But ASM 13 is the last book that's up there, $600, $650, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 book. The last big one that's left. Or should I say huge? So, see you guys real soon for that. The knockout will be coming as soon as I can get Tony here and Legion to figure out when they're both free. And for the 600 subscriber contest, we'll be going live Friday night, where the 2 winners will be selected. So if you're interested in joining or being a part of the 600 subscriber contest and you have not signed up yet, the link to the 600 subscriber video is in the description. So you go to that link, you click on the link, you go to the video, The rules are listed in the description as well as the video. Just follow them. All you have to do is to enter officially, you have to answer one question. What would you change to the character of Batman? You know, costume, personality, story, or I wouldn't change anything at all. Batman's perfect. Answer that question and then put in the comment with your answer hashtag CGC Pops, I believe. Again, the actual rules and description, all that is in the video description itself and the video of the 600 subscribers, which is contest, which is in the link is in the description of this video below. So you have till Friday. You guys have till Friday if you want to enter my 600 subscriber contest for a chance to win either a Batman slab or some Funko Pops. There will be 2 winners chosen. You have till Friday to enter. So good luck. All right, I am gonna get out of here. I need to tape up these books with some blue tape in their bags. I need to take a shower because I am tired. I'm all that. As I said, I ran around today with the Nerf gun in a game in a kind of a play game business at the mall with my son, where we shot each other with Nerf balls for half an hour. You know, I got several good shots in, so I worked up a bit of a sweat and all that. So I'm tired and I just want to relax. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I bet I look as exhausted as I feel, and I am definitely a lot more unappealing when I'm tired. All right, take care, everyone. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I look forward to making more videos for you guys in the future. You guys are great. So hit the like button, hit the comment down below what you liked in the video, and I'll see you guys next video for more. Happy collecting, guys. Have a good night.